Hi guys, good morning. Um, Today I just decided to create a tutorial for because nothing really. I just feel like making a tutorial right now because nothing. So I've been watching Sweet Home series. It's a K drama, and I got really inspired by the color grading because it's so different from the traditional color grading that we have, especially from Hollywood films. The one thing that I really admired about this grade, I don't know if it's I think it's also the work of the cinematographer. This right here, as you can see, if we full screen it, you can see how dense the skin is. It feels like it's popping out from your screen, and it has this nice highlight roll off if it's from the very bright part of the face down to the darkest part of the face. It's actually very hard to do if the shot is not done right. So yeah, we'll try to recreate that. So yeah, an example of a shot that's not done right is this. It's just natural light. It's a shot of my wife from Nagano when we went to like the snowy cabin. So I'm going to try to recreate first the skin, the contrast itself, how puppy it is, and then let's recreate the look. Okay, so yeah, this is such a shot. This was shot in Fuji, so I don't really have I don't have the converter for Rec 709 from Fuji F-Log to Rec 709, so I'm just going to do it manually. So yeah, let's try. Right now I'm adding the contrast and adjusting the pivot. Okay, so if you notice, if I add the contrast, if I add too much contrast, you can see that we are matching the hair. Okay, the hair is going there, but the skin is way different, right? It's like this one is a bit, it's a bit flat, but this one, from the brightest part to the darkest part, it's really harsh. The contrast is really harsh. So for now I'm going to reset everything, and then I'm going to create the contrast based on the skin first. Okay, so let's make the skin pop out. So I'm adjusting the contrast and pivot right now, but I'm stopping there. Okay, and then I'm adjusting the gamma and gain just to find that dense part of the skin. Okay, one thing you can do is to add another node and just desaturate it so that you can see the actual contrast that's happening. Okay, so we want the skin to be dense. Okay, it should be dense, but we don't want the harsh shadows on the skin. So if we make it dense like this, the shadows also goes really dark. So what we want to do is just stop there until you can feel the skin the face, especially the face, is already a bit popping out. Okay, you can see it. Oh, sorry. Should I just remove this? Okay. Okay, so the screen was too small. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's do a recap. I started here. Okay, it's very flat, and now you can see the dense, how dense the skin is. Okay, it's almost there. You can do a split screen. Okay, I think this is still poppier, but we can do that later, because if we make it too much, now I think the blocks will be very crushed. So let's stop here. Okay. So, and then I'm going to put this at the back, and then I'm going to deactivate it. Okay, just activate it when we need it. Oh, okay. So let's create a new node. Let's adjust the image so that it will look natural. Okay, not so natural. I want it to be almost there. Okay, I'm actually looking at the skin when I'm balancing the image. So I'll make the skin go towards the skin tone of the image here. Okay, so I'm just moving my gamma and gain. Okay, so what you can notice here in this image is that it's a bit, the skin is really natural, but it's saturated. The saturation of the orange is saturated. Okay, so it's not orange, it's just saturated. That's why it's looking orange. So, and then you can see a bit of the saturated greens here if you look closely. So the highlights is a bit green, and then the skin is natural. So let's reset it first. I'm going towards orange. So when you're doing this, look at the shadowy part, and then move the gain to green. Okay, so I'm going to add saturation now, so that I can see it better. It's too purple. Okay, don't mind the whole image, just focus on the skin. Adjusting my lift. It's not yet perfectly matched. But we'll get there. Okay, so now I'm going to move my lift, because apparently this part here is already the jacket, the blacks, is already very red. You can also see it in the scope. Okay, I'm going to bring back the scope. In the scope here, so the blue here is down, so it means the yellows are so up, and then the reds are right here. So I'm going to create another node, and then I'm just going to highlight the blacks. The shadowy part. Okay, and then here I'm going to adjust the lift so that it won't be so red. Okay, so right now I'm still balancing it, not really putting much grade, but we're going closer to final look. Okay, I'm also going to adjust my gamma. It's also blue. Okay, so now she's popping out. Okay, let's look at before and after. Before, after, before, after. Okay, and then next we're going to now recreate the skin. First, I'm going to select the skin. Okay, so if you balance the image properly, you won't have a hard time selecting the skin, unless the skin is really looking like the background. Okay, the advantage of Koreans is that they have really bright skin, so it's you can really select them properly. So that's why I chose this clip, because my wife has a very bright skin, almost resembling of those Koreans. Imagine if we have brown skin here, we're going to have a hard time because the hair will be brown and then this part will be brown, so we will have to put a mask around it. So yeah, the advantage is that we don't need to put a mask, I think, and we just have to clean our selection. Okay, just like that. And then remember to soften it out and then blur it out. Okay, now the skin is very different from her skin, even though they have both having bright skin. So what I'm going to do is use color compressor here, then compress the hue here, then I'm going to select a color and then just make sure it's near, but it doesn't have to match it exactly, but it should be close enough that it can feel that you can change from this scene to another scene without being very destructive to the audience. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the eyes are being affected, so we'll have to do this. Okay, I think that did the job. Okay, wait. So, okay, we're having problem with the skin, with the eyes having this purple thing. So just desaturated purple, and then I think we managed to do it. Okay, I think we can. Okay, like that. So yeah, let's check before and after. So what happened here is we got closer here to the face. Okay, so it's not yet as dense as this. Okay, but I think we can do it in the next step here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use contrast pop. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a bit. Okay, getting there. Okay, so it's popping out, but I don't like the background popping out as well. So I think we can just select the skin again. Okay, you can be generous with it. Tilde here like that. Denoise it. Okay. So before, after. Just be generous with the pop. Something like that. Okay, so it's popping out. It's popping out. The problem now is the Korean's skin is really smooth, and it's not always natural, but it has there are several factors. Also, I think the makeup artist is a huge factor in this shoots, but we can do that here. What I'm going to do is just use mid-tone details here and then just pull it back. Okay, now she has a soft skin, but not too much that you remove all the details from her skin. Not too much. Okay. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, focus on the skin. Is it close enough? I think we need to warm it a bit more. Okay, so because go back to the skin and then just use the gain part to warm it up. Also, I'm going to reduce some highlights. Okay. I think the highlights is too green. I'm going to reduce the greens. Okay, I think the skin is close enough. Remember, we don't have to exactly match it, but imagine that it's in the same scene. Okay, now we're going to deal with the background. Now we don't want to do anything with the skin while we adjust the background, so we are going to let's try this. Add another outside note here. Okay, so the outside parts. Okay, now this look doesn't really give us that much info on what the background is, so let's use other. Okay. Okay, let's use this again. So okay, let's move to the wide shot part. Okay, now we're adjusting the background to it. You can see in the background, actually it's a bit sharp as well. It's not blurry, and our background is a bit blurry. So I'm going to add just a bit of sharpness. Okay, so let's use this still. So what you should do here is actually not to match the colors. It needs to match the mood of the location. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot of warmth in the background. And then I'm also decorating the greens, but I'm balancing it with the shadows. Okay. What you can notice though is that our light here. It's a bit awkward. The color is a bit awkward. So just select that thing. Just the noise. Blur it. Okay, so let's just desaturate it a bit. Move it somewhere. Okay, let's look at our scope. So when it's here, it's there, you don't see much steel here. You can see the other shots. They don't use that much steel, only here. They use also steel here. Okay, I think using steel in this situation is still a good idea. I think this one is better. Okay, when you open the door, look at how awkward the look of this part here. So we didn't select it when we selected the lights. I think we need to create a parallel node. Okay, and deal with that. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, so in Sweet Home, the highlights are mostly oh, there's teal. Okay, let's move it towards teal. Okay, first we desaturate. Okay, then move it towards teal. I think we need to use what color compressor here. Okay, then we need to use this. Okay, somewhere there. Okay, it's really hard if to do it like that, but for the sake of recreating the look, you need to really shoot it in a way that it's close to the look you want, because moving from warm to cool tones, it's really not very ideal to do. Okay, so just for the sake of recreating the look, we're going to do it here. Okay. Okay, so right now I still can't feel the Sweet Home vibe in our look. Okay. So we have to analyze what's missing. Okay, first the shadows. Okay, first the shadows. Okay, let's go back to the shadows part. Okay, the shadows is not that crushed. Okay, we need to crush it. C here is crushed. Okay, our shadows are not. Okay, so let's just pull it down there. Okay, I still don't want to crush it that much. Okay, and then I'm going to use my shadow here. Okay, yeah, something like that. Now we're getting close. Yes. Okay. I think we are selecting something here from the door. We don't want that. Okay, we need to track this. And let's see if it's smooth. Okay, we're not affecting the door anymore here. But, you know, when we do this, the color changed. Why? It's because to just okay. Anyway, we are after the colors. The look. We are after the look. Okay, so I think we can make the skin more. I mean the entire image. We can darken it a bit. So I'm going to find my final adjustments. I'm going to just put it down. My offset. Pull down my gamma. And pull back the lift. Okay, I'm going to go back to my skin. Okay. Our skin needs to be more saturated. And warmer. And then we need to lift it up a bit. You don't want the skin to have really shadowy parts. You want it to be popping out really pop out. Okay. Now let's go back to our outside the skin. Let's make it a bit teal. Let's go to the teal. Yeah, something like that. I want to pop it out a bit more. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I think we are getting there. Okay, last I think what we need to do is to just make a vignette because we shot it really in a natural light, so what we need to do is to darken out the background. Okay, I think we need to be generous with the softness like that. don't want the audience to see that there's a vignette. We just need them to make their eye focus on the subject. Okay, so there you go. The sweet home. Look.